Hoorah. Success? Success! I have an extra cord for plugging my phone in case we start dying. Oh. I'm making Rice Krispie squares. I need to copy this link and put it somewhere. I wonder what happens. Okay. Great success. I've got my tea. I got my vanilla extract. And I got my thing of butter. So the recipe calls for 1/4 cup. I'm just gonna cut it with a knife. It went swirly? Oh, okay. Alright, interesting. Okay, so most butters, I don't know if it's like this other places, but in Canada, butters, if you have like a whole thing, the top will have, or the bottom, somewhere on the label, will have the measurements if you just cut the thing where it is. So like this is 1 cup of butter. This is a 1/2 cup of butter from here to here. This is a 1/4. So according to my recipe, I'm using the classic Rice Krispies recipe. So take that for what you will. What does that mean besides it is what it is? I also tend to cut it while it's still in the foil. I don't know if that matters. I usually just leave the foil on so it doesn't get everywhere and go all over the place all the time, and I don't know how successful I'm going to be at cutting this because it's still a little bit hard. But my knives are actually sharp for once, and oh, that was smooth. It was smooth, but I kind of got it on an angle, so I'll probably have to add a little bit more. So the recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of butter to be melted in a pan, and then you melt in 5 cups of marshmallows on low. I'm just going to add a little bit more butter because I cut that on an angle. There we go. Let's get this butter off without cutting my finger open. Hooray! Oh, let's make sure there's no... We don't want any of the packaging in the Rice Krispies. So on low, I've just got like a little standalone thing here. Let me move it over for you guys. This is what I used when I was living in my apartment that had no oven in it. The knife in the hands of an elf. It only matters if you leave it in the foil if you don't cut it well, and then there ends up being foil in your thing. I've also got this glass Tupperware thing for my for when it's done. And I have a wooden spoon, because that's how we do. My hand serves as a short sword. Like this, this is my favorite kitchen knife. It's not like a super expensive kitchen knife, but it's like, I also got it on sale, so it's not like a super expensive knife, but I keep it sharp, I take care of it, and it worked great for me. Spoon! I also already measured out 6 cups of Rice Krispies, because I wasn't sure if I had enough Rice Krispies. This is the only exception that I've made from my boycotting United States products, by the way. Oh, and I've got my, you'll love this. You'll get it? Ha ha ha. We're funny. We're funny people here. I made deviled eggs yesterday. I considered streaming that, but I didn't end up getting to it. But welcome. Happy Christmas Eve for anybody who celebrates Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas for people who are already well into the Christmas, there's another holiday going on right now. There's like 2 other holidays going on right now. I'm sorry, I'm a bad person. I don't know anything. There are other holidays that are not Christmas going on right now, and happy those holidays to you. So I've also got this, I've only got this turned up to 1, so it's like really low. I'm probably going to have to turn it up just a little bit, but I'm glad this thing still works. I haven't used it in years. The price of knife is irrelevant. It's how sharp you can get it and how well you maintain the edge. Yeah, I have a just like a. It's nothing fancy. It's just like one of these where you just run the knife through it, and again, it's nothing. Like I said, it's nothing fancy, but it works, and it keeps my knife sharp enough. Hey, welcome. Hey, get the bot. Somebody get the bot. It's a bot. Kick it. Kick it. Kick the bot. I always know when somebody calls me girlfriend, it's nothing but trouble. The butter is melting nicely. I guess you guys can't really see it. I don't know if I can make it so you could. Do we try? Do we try and then lose it? No, that's not gonna work. Alright, you guys would have to suffer with that. That's true. Maybe they're, you know what? Maybe they're not talking to me. You're right. You know what, Smitty, you take it from here. You've got this. Yeah, I'm so vain. I might think my channel is about me. Oh, you got me. You got me. Alright, I don't know how long it's been since I made Rice Krispies squares, by the way. So, this is like my first attempt in literal years. The last time I remember making Rice Krispie squares was at like my mom's old house when I was like still in school. So it's been a while. But I got marshmallows. I didn't pre-measure the marshmallows. I don't know if that matters. Fucking grinder. One. And it's 5 cups of marshmallows. Does this seem like about 1 cup of marshmallows to you guys? Or is that too much? Like, there's like holes, gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 marshmallows seem like a cup of marshmallows to you? 1. 2. 3. 4. I don't have any sprinkles. Sprinkles would be good. That was 5, right? Was that 5? Did I miscount? Wait, was I on 4 or 5? Guys, I can't count. I also used my big pan, saucepan. I think at this point we can turn it up a little bit because I had it on super low for the butter. I wasn't planning on putting anything. I said 3 and then I said 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need 1 more cup. It's a pack. It's a pack of marshmallows. There. I said 3, then I added another. So yeah, I needed 1 more. Thank you for counting for me. I can't count that well. What are your guys' plans? Are you guys doing anything this week? Are you guys doing anything for New Year's? 1 pack of feral marshmallows. Yeah. I have another pack. I wonder if it says on here. Oh, there's a Rice Krispie square recipe on the marshmallows. Butter, marshmallows, and this one says 4 cups of regular or mini marshmallows and 5 cups of Rice Krispie squares. Okay, well we're doing 6 cups of Rice Krispies and 5 cups of marshmallows. So I guess whatever. Low heat, vanilla, pour into greased pan. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh, there's a marshmallow dip. Heavy cream vanilla. Ew, what do you dip in it? Just chocolate cookies or something? I don't know. We're just gonna put a little bit of butter in the bottom of the pan. Yeah, if only. If only they could be consistent. Reading recipes in Canadian cookbooks is insanity. I assure you. The recipe I'm using is from the Rice Krispies website. If anyone cares. I don't know if my box of Rice Krispies has a recipe on it. No, it's got the ingredients. Rice, sugar, salt, and canola. And then some other junk. There's a QR code. A treat for every day, scan for a taste. Oh, so it's got a recipe on it, but the recipe's a QR code. So I guess scan that if you want to see what it is. I wonder if it's Rice Krispie squares or if it's randomized. It'd be kind of funny if it was randomized. Hello! Welcome! Yeah, Rice Krispies for specifically Rice Krispie squares was my. I'm still gonna buy Rice Krispies because I couldn't find a Canadian alternative. Cooking show skyrocketing my mass appeal. Well, I don't know if I want to be appealed by the masses. Is that something people want? Is that something that people like aim for and go for? I guess so. I mean, that's what Disney does, right? I guess it's profitable. Listen, I'm not here to make money. I'm here to make Rice Krispie squares. Watching people using a dessert spoon saying it's a tablespoon. Oh, yeah. Actually, I need to figure out, because it's a half a teaspoon, I think, for the vanilla extract. So I'm just going to use the cap, because I lost my measuring spoons. I don't know where they are. I think they might have just gotten thrown out by accident. Like they were sitting on the counter and they just got like into the garbage can. The only reason I don't really like measuring cups is because the cookbook is inconsistent. So sometimes things are measured in grams, sometimes things are measured in like solid or liquid, and then you have like different measure, like at least in Canada. I mean, it might be different where you are. Where I am, it like waffles between. So if it's gonna be in cups, if everything was in cups, I wouldn't care, but it's not. Sometimes things are in ounces. Hey, Sableye! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're making Rice Krispie squares. Hopefully my pan is big enough. I think it's big enough. It's a pretty big saucepan, so. I'm gonna be on Dapper stream in the new year. As far as I know, I don't have any other plans, so. As of right now, at least. You had to get measuring spoons recently? You have stainless steel? I had some stainless steel ones, I think, at one point, but I've moved so many times that I've lost track of things. Try working in the industry? Yeah, no. Oh my god, I remember I haven't worked like in the industry, but I did work in a kitchen in a bar, and even their recipe book, when some of the recipe was made by the people, like the head chef or the head cook in the bar, fucking wasn't consistent in his own fucking printouts. And I'm like, why? Why are you like this? Look at that goop. That marshmallowy goodness. Blech. Teaspoon equals 5 milliliters. Dessert spoon equals... What about a soup spoon? $48 cups. Isn't that 3 gallons? See, this is what I mean. It's all over the measurements, all over the place. May or may not have spent spent what would be worth 1K USD on a Bleach game. Oh, did you play that? Oh, no. It's the gotcha game. The gotcha games gotcha, did they? Oh, no. Oh, no. Were you opening, like, packs trying to get it? Gacha games are the worst for that. I mean, that's the intention, right? It's basically gambling. Look at these marshmallows. They're looking kind of cool now. Researching a recipe and made it at home to try it and then multiply it up to 60 portions. Yeah. Hey, Impy, we're making Rice Krispie squares. Right now, I'm melting marshmallows in a pot. Hopefully, I'm going to recount the amount of Rice Krispies I got, because just in case, because I think it's important to measure twice, cut once. The marshmallow is almost ready. I think once the marshmallow is ready, we add the vanilla, and then we add the Rice Krispie squares. So, I mean, we're probably close enough to being able to add the vanilla. I don't know, but I was making deviled eggs the other day, like I said, and I don't know if you guys know this trick, but yeah, this is about ready. I don't know if you guys know this trick, but I like to put a little bit of lemon juice in the mix when I'm making it. Yeah, there we go. It smells so good. I turned the heat down a little bit, just a touch. I'm just gonna stir this enough until the vanilla is incorporated. Just when you're doing the mix, you put in like your mayonnaise, your mustard, the yellow part of your cooked egg, and then I just put like a little bit of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, yeah, see, this wasn't 6. I knew it. I knew I miscounted. That's okay. I have one more cup worth right here. It's just enough. Look at me go. Just a little bit of lemon juice in it because it gets rid of, for whatever reason, it works really good for getting rid of that grainy part of the egg. So yeah, I've got this turned all the way down now because I'm not really interested in cooking the Rice Krispies themselves. But now we just gotta get this all mixed in. This is about as difficult as I remember it being as a child also, by the way. This is like... It doesn't help that I'm gotta get on my toes and I'm still not tall enough. I got no leverage. I'm like... Ugh. The text on my shirt is backwards. I always thought it looked really cool and looked like spider webs. I wonder if you could do anything fun with it being like spider webby on Halloween and make it like a different, and like use food coloring to color the marshmallow. All right, we can take it off the heat now. It's like the marshmallow is not going to unmelt too fast, I don't think, so it should be fine. Now we gotta grease the pan. Make sure there's no goobers on it. There's some goober on the bottom of it. Oh, that's from my cutting board. I'm just gonna use the butter because I don't have anything else. So I'm just gonna put the butter flat down on it and just sort of spread it around. Don't forget to do the sides, I guess. And then I'm gonna grab I just have a Kleenex, and I'm just gonna use that to, I just grabbed that thinking it wasn't gonna be hot. I'm just gonna use a Kleenex to spread it evenly. If you have tips and tricks, leave them in the comment section down below. Yo, what's going on, Rubik's? We're making Rice Krispie squares. I bet you could add, like, fruit to Rice Krispie squares and they would be good. Like little fruit chunks if you had, like, pre-cooked pears or apples or something. I am so small. I guess you could make it more or less marshmallowy depending on how you feel about your Rice Krispie squares. I feel like this could probably be a little bit less marshmallowy, but I don't want to judge until I actually, like, try it. I think this pan might be too big for this amount of marshmallows. Or this amount of Rice Krispie squares. Oh well. Maybe they'll be thin Rice Krispie squares. But no! Apparently this is the hardest part. Cease and desist! Oh my god. Nope, that's a terrible idea. I have a knife! Potato chips for saltiness? Oh, that sounds interesting. A little bit of oil to my spatula. Yeah. I was kind of hoping the butter would be enough, but it seems like it's not. Maybe I can just get some butter on it. But yeah, I'm not particularly, like, a good cook or anything. These are mostly just for funsies. Shit. Good enough. Listen, these are not gonna be... Look at how all over the place this pan is. I feel like you would need a double batch to get this the way you would want it. I guess you could do, like, one batch, put peanut butter, and then do another batch over top. That might be good. Yeah, it's lumpy, it's uneven, it's barely filling this. There's butter tin on the bottom. Tin foil. Is that what that is? Is that even tin? I don't know. It doesn't matter. That's not what's important. What's important is that we have successfully made Rice Krispie squares, kind of. First try! Let's go! You're a good cook? And you have a good recipe? Yeah, send it to me. Send it to me. Maybe we'll try it on one of these. Third place in local cookie recipe contests? That's awesome. Dark chocolate. Ooh, and cherries. That sounds good. I'm not the biggest fan of cherries, but when cherry is paired with dark chocolate, it's usually very good. So, I guess that was like half of a bag of Rice Krispies for the amount of Rice Krispies you use. I used roughly 6 cups. But yeah, I feel like a double batch would be the way to go. But now we just gotta let it cool. And eat them off the spoon. Which is the best part. Mmm. That sounds really good. A maple cinnamon version? I do have cinnamon. I don't think I have any maple syrup right now. I guess you could add maple syrup and vanilla. As long as you didn't put too much in with the marshmallow. Now you could just sprinkle the cinnamon on top too, right? Delicious. I'm not done with that. There's more in here. This is mine. I think it came out pretty good. Ah! All of my power went out. Oh no. My light turned off. This is what color it normally is in my kitchen. It's a little dark. So we got an extra light going. That light's almost a little bit too bright, to be honest, but too bright for my sensitive little eyeballs. But yeah, that's about it. I don't know if you guys have a trick for, like, cleaning this pan now, though. Or saucepan. Bowl. Pot. You send it to my Discord? Thank you. I'll check that later for sure. Maybe we'll make it on stream if you're okay with that. I don't want to steal your cookie recipe, your award-winning cookie recipe. Hey, Alicia, what's going on? Boil water in it. I figured like keeping it hot and melting the marshmallow again would make it easier to clean, but if you turn it up too high, it's gonna cook the marshmallow in a way that you don't really want. I also don't know if it's a good idea to keep this covered. I guess probably while it cools, so that way it doesn't like dry out. So I'm gonna put the lid on that for now. Like, it's gonna cool really fast because it's a really thin layer. Which is fine by me. Add water to boiling point. Alright, let's do it. Welcome to this place where you not only get how to cook the thing, but how to clean up the mess afterwards. Nobody ever teaches you that part. That's not on any of the Binging with Babish videos. Is that still a thing? Does he still do that? Did he retire? I don't know. Crust in the pot? Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Marshmallows are basically just sugar. I guess they would just basically melt, wouldn't it? And it's just a matter of getting rid of the Rice Krispies themselves. You just run it through like a strainer. You just send me some recipes as a challenge? Aw, oh, hell yeah. I barely succeeded in making Rice Krispies, and you guys are already making plans to challenge me. Like, I know what I'm doing. You know what I know how to make? Stir fry. You know what that involves? Throwing whatever the hell you have in your kitchen into a wok. Cake recipe. Alright. Man. I don't know how well I do at a cake on a stream, but we can try. Deglazing something acidic. I got a little bit of lemon juice. Do you guys like all my Kansas things? Look, I got a Kansas magnet. I got two Kansas postcards. I got the sushi place I like to order from down there. We made Rice Krispie squares. How long did that take? How long have we been live for? That was less than a half an hour. That's pretty good. Hey, welcome everybody. ideas for Rice Krispie Squares is pretty good, I gotta say. Recipes for stream as a new thing. Ah, you know, that actually might not be... Maybe a thread in educational political... There is a food channel, but the food channel is not safe for work because it's food porn. Baking soda? If you have a half an hour marinade, oh yeah, chicken and soy sauce. That's true. That is true. Do you cut the chicken before you marinate it, or do you marinate the chicken and then cut it? Baking soda? I need to turn this up. It's not boiling. All I've done is like... I don't know why I didn't turn it up high enough. Cut them, then marinade? Are you guys gonna turn me into a chef? If I stream doing cooking with you guys yelling at me, I would still probably learn more about and be closer to being a 3-star Michelin chef than Veda learning by herself to be a lawyer. Butterfly your chicken before marinated? Pound it? Pound that chicken? Cut the crap out of it? Or like forks, so like score the chicken first? What about pork? You guys do the same thing with pork? We're on the cleanup step now, for anybody who cares. Because unlike other streamers, and unlike other people, I actually show you the cleanup portion of how to get rid of this stuff. Except I don't, I'm just taking your guys' advice. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just being a dick. I'm putting this back in the fridge because it's not going to get used fast enough otherwise. I think I'm going to make some pierogies for a snack / breakfast lunch. And I'm going to wrap pieces of bacon around them. And throw them in the air fryer. Really good cinnamon rolls? Pork needs the injection method. Oh. Pierogies are great. You guys want us? I can put the pierogies together now if you want. While we're cleaning this, why not? Let's do it! Hey, there's potatoes in here. There's my air fryer thing. Here's my pierogies. And here's my bacon. So, I don't know about you guys, but I would cut whenever I open a pack of bacon, I cut it widthwise, like this way, so not length this way. So all of the strips are in half. It makes it easier to work with for me. It's just the way I like to do it, though. It also, like, depends on, like, I guess how many people you're cooking for on a regular basis and stuff like that. You're gonna walk me through making lasagna or some kind of soup? Sure. Oh, this would be a fun way to do, like, duo streaming if people want to come on with me and talk and stuff. And they can just tell me what to do and I'll just do it. The thing is with stuff like this, like stuff like lasagna, you definitely need to make sure you've picked everything up ahead of time. I feel like I don't regularly keep enough, like, food in my house. If you know what I mean. What is going on with this? What is going on with this piece of bacon? What's happening? Whatever. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4... Let's do 6. Let's do 8. Because that'll fit nicely on the thing. I should have done that before I touched the meat, but yeah, whatever. I'm not a professional, so I don't have to get in trouble. And then I just wrap them like that. Fold them over. Stick it in. Of course, this would be better if I actually made the pierogies myself, which I should do one of the times. I should definitely do that. Freeze bacon before dicing it. Why? What's that about? Not that I'm questioning you, I just mean, like, can you elaborate? Why do I feel like this is 2 pieces? That's whatever. You know what? If it's 2 pieces, it's just extra bacon. Yeah, I'm cooking. It's easier to cut. Cut bacon with scissors. I usually cut it while it's basically still in the package, and it's like cuts really easily. I guess if you wanted like smaller pieces, because I'm only cutting it once, right? If you're gonna like if you're gonna make like bacon bits or something. I'm not a big fan of making bacon bits. It's a pain in the ass. Green bean casserole recipe? Well, I'm not going to use the scissors that I use to cut my hair to cut my food. Not because like they're not good enough, or not because that I care that I use them one way or the other. Because I have used kitchen scissors to cut my hair, just not my hair scissors for kitchen stuff. All right, they're all lined up now. Ta-da! They probably don't need 20 minutes, so I'm going to put it on 15 and let that go. And there it is. There's the air fryer doing the air fryer things. Presumably, the rest of these Rice Krispies are soggy as fuck now. I'm just waiting for this to go to a full-on boil before I dump it. That's true. I have a lot of kitchen scissors, because they always come with. So I'm taking these Rice Krispie squares to my mom's house for later tonight. And that'll be nice. And now it's just a matter of cleanup. This is Lysol all-purpose disinfectant. And I just put it in a squirt bottle and I cut it with a little bit of water because it's pretty poignant. Let's get a fresh cloth, actually. Do I not have one? Why? Why? I do have one. And this is just like a raggy micro cloth. You just remember you haven't eaten and it's 4 p.m.? Oh, yo, I do be like that. It do be like that. I steal scissors from other people's kitchens? I might. That might be something I would do. I try not to put my knives in the dishwasher, but sometimes I do anyway, because sometimes I'm lazy. But I tend to wash them separately. Actually, I need to run my dishwasher and run, like, the cleaner through it. Your dishwasher's broken? That's unfortunate. Nobody likes that. Making steaks? Ooh. Christmas steaks. I'm gonna put red and green sprinkles on top. I have lived the majority of my life with a dishwasher. But right now I have one, and I'm happy about that. I am not about to complain. I'm gonna dump this, and then I'm gonna run it through again. First go through, that's pretty good. That's pretty clean, I'm not gonna, that's pretty good. It's not all the way, but that's pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, realistically, I should flip over the pierogies, but I'm not going to, because I don't care that much. And most of my spoon is clean. Am I cooking dirty socks? No, I'm wearing dirty socks. That are sloths. I got these for Christmas last year. Yeah, I think I could just wash that like normal, but eh. And then I got my cutting board. My cutting board's just been sitting across my sink right now, but it needs a wash. So I'm gonna do that while we're here. Wellstein Young. You wash the dishes by hand and then use the dishwasher to sterilize them. I kind of just wash some dishes by hand and some dishes by the dishwasher, depending on how I'm feeling that day and what I'm up to and if I think they're gross. I really like this cutting board. I actually got this cutting board for Christmas last year. Oh, hey, Eve, what's going on? We're just doing the cleanup. We made Rice Krispie squares, and I am currently air frying pierogies with bacon. A steamer washer? Ooh. But careful, I've heard you two are the same person, Eve and Charla. Or are you both actually me? That's the real plot twist. Your kitchen is tiny? Yeah, my kitchen is pretty big. I do have that going for me. So, like, it's a little bit messy right now because, you know, I've been doing stuff, but I'll give you guys a quick. There's a shitload of counter space in this kitchen. The thing that sucks about this kitchen right now is the countertop is like stick-on plastic nonsense, which is terrible. It's awful, and it needs to be at best at least replaced. Oh, here's the leftover. Here's what was in the pot that I dumped out. Put that in the garbage. Ta-da! You want my kitchen? I me Chesh. I me Chesh. I know. Listen, I know that I might seem pretty great, but being me is a bit of a pain in the ass. I need to bleach my sinks. Oh, I can hear that bacon sizzling. Mmm, it smells so good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this pot clean. Is it because they have so much counter space, or you're a small person? Both. It's both. There is a lot of counter space, and I am a small person. Somebody left a butter tart back there. I don't know what that's about. Probably. It probably is. You guys know what I'm about. My dishwasher is actually right here. Somebody, and I'm not naming names, but somebody has been getting milk in their cups and then leaving their cups out, and so there's milk stains or milk goobers on the cups. Horrible. Awful. And I don't want to deal with it right now. I'll deal with it eventually. But it is not this day. This day, I need to get laundry organized, finish cleaning my kitchen, and then go to my mother's house. And then stay over there tonight. Have bacon grease saver sitting on your stove. I don't have one of those right now. And the reason I should though. I was about to say the reason I don't have one of those is because I don't have like a good can for it, but I realized I recently made broccoli soup and that comes in a can. I have one more left, and so I probably could do that. Hey, welcome! A lot of counter space and storage, but I can't reach past it. It seems like a lot of storage, but if you can't reach it, is it really storage? Do I have any mason jars? I've got like spaghetti sauce jars. Pickle jar. This seems too big. Like, I don't think I make this much bacon. One of the shell, like, put a track and like a library, like, fucking ladder that swings around the kitchen. That'd be crazy. Does my mom live close to my place? Yeah, she lives pretty close. Close enough. She's like, I can walk to her house. Like, it's that close. Soap. Are we talking about soap? We're back to talking about soap? Coat mushrooms and something slices in smooth peanut butter and line them up in the bottom of a pan of fruity sauce. Simmer down until it's thick. Ooh. Organize my spices? My spices? What spices? I have no all my spices are gone. They're empty. No more spices. I got nothing. I got no spices. I got cinnamon. I got a little bit of whatever the hell this is. I got coriander. A little bit. I got a little bit of fennel. My spice rack is fucking empty, man. I don't even have any parsley right now. I was planning on making some vegetable stock, if you guys are interested in hanging out while I do that, but I'm not doing that today. Spices, you mean my liquor cabinet? My empty liquor cabinet? Yeah, I need to go to the bulk bar. I need to go, but I'm not doing that today, obviously, for obvious reasons. Do you guys see my new rice cooker? Look at my new rice cooker. Isn't it fancy? It's a couple months old now. It was on sale. The only thing I don't like is the steamer that's in the top is plastic. So I was wondering if maybe I could basket weave my own and make a better steamer. That's one of the things that actually does get, like, this doesn't stay on, like, out. My wok doesn't stay out, but the rice cooker stays out. I make enough rice. Liquor store first priorities. Yeah, I know, right? parsley, sage, rosemary, or thyme. Not even a little. Yeah, no, they're all gone. They're all gone. I used them all, and I haven't replaced them. Why am I still? This can go away now. I like this little pot because it's also like a lot better than trying to show you guys my stove, which is a mess right now. But you know, whatever it is. What it is. Listen, sometimes things are just a mess, and that's okay. Curry powder? No, I'm all out. I'm out of spices. I ain't got no spice. I got nothing. I got big stinking hunk of nothing, guys. What do you want from me? Now you're just hanging out while I clean my kitchen. That's what's happening now. But I'm not going to bring you for folding my laundry. I am the spice. Yeah, no, I gotta make like a big ballpark trip, but that'll be on a someday at some point. Pre-colonial England. I got no spice. Hey, Zerlon. Good to see you, good to see you. All spiced out. I use all my spice for my streams, guys. I got none left. Please, sir, may I have some spice? My sweatshirt to say 1984. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, make sure you like and share the stream to let me know if you guys enjoy my cooking shenanigans and what I get up to. Wow, this cleaned so well. Thank you for the advice. I'm leaving it to dry on my oven over there. Let's be real, all that spice went to that hashtag propaganda. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? I gotta say, Rice Krispie Squares, for like how sticky and sort of what they are definitely like not a whole lot of cleanup. So that beep was just the pierogies finishing, but I'm gonna let them sit in there for a little while just so they can cool down a bit before I eat them. Sometimes I like to make a dip to go with my pierogies, and I use mayonnaise and sriracha sauce. This is just my other microfiber cloth, by the way, if anybody cares. It's making you hungry. Well, next time, cook with us. But yeah, I don't have any like particular special skills or anything, so don't be coming in here thinking that I know what I'm doing. I'm tempted to wash all the dishes that were in the dishwasher again and run the dishwasher just with the cleaner in it. And then just use the dishwasher as a drying rack. That's sort of what I'm thinking right now. I'm just tidying up some dishes that were left over, by the way, if you're curious. These are just left over from last night. I have a particular set of skills, yeah, and none of them make me any money. Please. Please. Half an hour is so good. I really thought it was going to take longer than that. I don't know why I thought it would take longer than that. Like, I have no reason. There's no logic behind what I was thinking. Like, I just thought that Rice Krispie Squares would take longer. For no other reason than I just kind of assumed that it would. But hey, guess what? It happens when you assume. And now I'm like, why don't I make Rice Krispie squares more often? Because they're not expensive, and they're easy to make, and they don't take long. Waffles takes longer than this. And now my sinks are mostly clean. I say mostly clean because I didn't use any actual cleaner. But, you know. Any food you can make with kids needs to be able to be done in 30 minutes. That's like a fact of life, I feel like. I feel like that's like wise words. Like, what kid is gonna make... Like, I made deviled eggs yesterday, and they didn't take as long as I thought they were gonna take either. I guess I only made 8, but I feel like doing a dozen wouldn't like take super extra long or anything. I also had no paprika, so it was like, you know. Marshmallows suck working with sometimes. Yeah, I don't know why that went so smoothly. Like, I'm a little bit concerned for how smoothly that went. Like, I feel like I probably did something wrong. But I probably didn't. Like, it's probably fine. I don't know. I have a whole nother bag of... I don't know about you guys, but I always keep my little cream cheese tubs. I also keep, like, the little cups that, like, soy sauce comes in when you get sushi. Those little cups are super duper handy. That's clean, that's clean. That's clean. Ugh. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, that's it. We're done. I really like deviled eggs. No bake chocolate peanut butter oatmeal cookies. Ooh. Ooh. All right, well, make sure you send me your recipes in the comment section down below or send them in the Discord and let me know if there's stuff that you want me to make. We're going to be doing this stuff more often now that, at least in the new year, we did a test stream like a month or so ago, and then this one was like, let's actually do one. And so we actually did one. So thanks for joining me. I'll be back soon-ish. I'll see you guys on Dapper's channel and stuff. So yeah, leave comments, like, subscribe, become a member, or whatever the fuck. And I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye. I don't know how to end this. How do we end these again? I forget. Do I just hit the close button? Oh, it is. Okay, bye. Have a good day, everybody. Enjoy your holidays. Have a good, I guess it's Wednesday. Happy Hump Day.